Okay, so now he's 2019. He went from MD all the way to SD, and now he's building an SD organization. I seen his residual last month. It's way higher than that now. But imagine it's that one person that can change the whole ballgame. It just takes one single person. You know, you get a guy like me in your code, it's game over. Like, you know, my ex, Monica has Wendy George in her RD code, and she has Eric in her MD code. Eric's almost a 3-star SD. Like, he's gonna be ED. Wendy's a 1 or 2-star SD. She's gonna be ED. I keep telling her, like, her check has a comma, but I recently just spoke to her. I was like, look, you're gonna probably have like a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month residual in a couple of years because you have 2 studs under you that are going ED. And that's what this is about. I mean, you want to be that stud, but eventually if you keep pushing and you keep building, you know, Tara Woodman's on my level 6. She's a beast. She's a 3-star SD. And because of the MEI Plus with the 300 Club, I get paid on all her customers. I don't get leveled out. So you got to stay in the game. You got to do a little bit better. Work better with your goals. Work better with getting the negativity out of your mind. And I'm gonna close it with this last story. It'll take about 2 minutes. So there was this is a true story, by the way. The gentleman is like an entrepreneur, owns a magazine. When he was in the 11th grade, he was flunking school, hanging out with bad kids. His life was going nowhere. Typical, like, just kid rebelling. And he took the SAT test. You guys remember those SAT tests?
Oh, yeah.
He took the SAT test, and I guess you can get an 800. I think the high score is like 1,600. I know I got like probably a 600 on it. So he gets his test results back, and he got a 1480. His mom is like, okay, you cheated, right? He's like, Mom, I'll be honest with you, I tried cheating, but I couldn't cheat because I couldn't really see nobody in like the Scantron seat. So he was like kind of blown away. He's like, man, 1480. Like, his mind was like, he was just blown away. He's like, I can't believe I'm that smart if I apply myself. So he decides in his 12th grade year that he's going to start going to class every day, start paying attention, start studying, doing better. The teachers start noticing, wow, the kid is actually coming around. Let's give him a second chance. So he does extraordinary well in his senior year, goes on to a community college, does well at community college, and then he becomes this entrepreneur and this like famous, wealthy entrepreneur. 12 years later, after he graduated and had all this success, I think it's called Princeton, the company that does the SATs. They audit every year. They audit, some of the SATs and stuff like that. So the year that he graduated, they made 13 mistakes. They sent the wrong SAT scores to 13 students by mistake. Now, most people will say that before I tell you what happened, they'll be like, well, the reason why he became so successful is because somebody gave him a measurement to see how smart he was. And no, he actually got a 780. His score was a 780. The point, what happened was, he thought he was a 1480. He started acting like a 1480. He started doing things that 1480s do. And because he believed that he was a 1480, he became very extremely successful. I try to tell my team all the time, if you want to be a top ED, SD, PD, you got to start doing what they do. You got, Jason and I been doing this stuff since we were SDs and MDs. We already believed we were bigger than we were. We already believed we were there. We started doing what they do. You have to believe in yourself that you're already there. You have to start acting like, think of it, if you were a top 7 money earner, right? Let's pretend for 2020 that all of you are the number 7 money earner. And ask yourself, you're not going to answer me, but look in the mirror tonight when you go home and ask yourself, what would you do? Would you really do this business different? I guarantee you every single one of you would probably be like, yeah, I would do the business different. So why don't you do that business different for this year and see what happens to your life? And why don't you stop saying things out loud that are negative and see what starts happening to your life? So with that being said, that's it for tonight. I appreciate all of you. Have a great night. And see you next